Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. In this video, we will review one product. Before that, I will introduce myself and my group member. First, my name is Siti Masita binti Ibrahim with matrix number 07DK20F1053. Second, Elizabeth Zunaidi with matrix number 07DK20F1017. And last, Alessandra Mervincher with matrix number 07DK20F1041. We all form class DKA3A. The product we will review is Huawei MateBook D15. There are 7 aspects that we will consider in this product. First, features. In the features of Huawei MateBook D15, you don't have to worry about privacy and security because we can look from camera. When you use your laptop daily, privacy is definitely a big concern. But the Huawei MateBook D15 has an innovative recessed camera that sits discreetly in the keyboard. Yeah, you won't be able to even see the camera until you press it. You don't even have to worry about forgetting to turn off your camera after an online class. Just put it back down to ensure your privacy. And second, fingerprint. As an added security feature, the MateBook D15 also comes with a built-in fingerprint reader. All it takes is tap of your finger to turn in, on, and log in securely. Third, battery. Huawei laptop use a rechargeable lithium battery that features both high weight energy density and high volume energy density. This means it is lighter, has a larger capacity and charger faster than other battery of the same size. And last, display. Display get lost in 15.6 inch of beautiful IPS full view screen, featuring an incredible 87% screen to body ratio and narrow bezel, which have been reduced to just 5.3 mm. It is perfect for watching movie, being creative, or getting some work done. Next, characteristic. First, rapid response base space. Huawei MateBook D15 draws on 2 hard drive slots to deliver the perfect combination of speed and power. It blends the rapid response time of its solid state drive or SSD with the exceptional data memory of its hard disk drive HDD, so it can handle any task, whether it's business or pleasure, with ease. And second one, long-lasting battery life. The battery life of the Huawei MateBook D15 is decent, dark, and exceptional. In our battery benchmark test, where we run low 180p video full screen, the MateBook D15 lasts almost 5.5 hours. They're not too bad and will last you almost an entire workday, but there are some caveats that leave us slightly less impressed. First, this is looping a video, which is it the most intensive or workload. If you're also going to be surfing the internet, editing photo and writing up text document, then that battery life is going to deplete a lot faster. And last of the characteristic is multi-screen collaboration. Huawei Share 7 means opening up new connection between your device. Sync up your phone screen to the MateBook screen with a simple tap on the touchpad. I am going to tell you about the functions of all the features.
First is about the camera of this laptop. As you know, camera functions are to make video calling, recording, and snapping image. It activates only when you press it to pop up because the camera on Huawei MateBook sits discreetly in the keyboard. Next is about the fingerprint. Correct fingerprint presses the power button. A laptop powers on a fingerprint ID is correct. A desktop is displayed. if an unknown fingerprint presses the power button. However, two logics apply. First, laptop powers on a fingerprint ID error is stuck at the login screen with a fingerprint ID error prompt. Second, power button fails to activate and laptop fails to power on. Press the power button, a laptop powers on a select fingerprint or password as input method. A login is successful and desktop is displayed. Although the two functions power on and fingerprint unlock have been combined in such a way to appear seamless, they are essentially two separate functions with advanced algorithms in place to ensure that their logics and purposes are not confused with one another. The third one is battery. Battery is very important to all devices. A battery is a hardware component that supplies power to a device, enabling that device to work without a power cord. Batteries are often capable of powering a laptop computer for several hours depending on how much power it requires. And the battery on this MacBook is very long lasting. Last is about the screen. The screen is very wide and easy to see the view on the screen clearly. It is perfect for watching movies, being creative or getting some work done.
It's clean design. Immediately, I realized how clean the design is. Well, that's because Huawei took inspiration from the Apple MacBook Pro 15. The MacBook D15 is also rather thin and light, measuring at 16.9mm and weighing in at 1.02 kg. Even being this thin, the MacBook D15 manages to pack in quite a lot of ports. On the left side, we have USB 2.0 Type-C, which is used for charging, USB 3.1 Gen 1 Type-A, full-size HDMI, while on the other side we have audio jack, double USB 2.0 Type-A. A part of the design cleanliness is DUE's lack of leveling port, which every other laptop has. We didn't realize the lack of leveling until we looked at what speed each USB port provides. It took us 2 minutes to find out the speed of each USB port, and we are very disappointed as there is only a single USB 3.0 Type-C display. The 15.6-inch IPS LCD with 1080p resolution on the MacBook D15 is pretty typical for a laptop. The color calibration is decent enough to use, but I realized the colors are a bit flat. The display does have very thin bezels all around because Huawei did what they have done in the past. Move to the webcam into the keyboard in between F6 and F7 keys. I don't think this is a good location since it messes up the keyboard layout and gives us a good view up my nostrils whenever I did a video call. Trackpad and keyboard. Huawei packed in an ultra-thin keyboard into the MacBook D15. Its travel distance is shallow, while the actuation force is very abrupt. Yet it feels mushy as bottoming the key feels dampened. I do feel like it's better than Apple's butterfly key switches, but the MacBook D15 is mushy. I like the keyboard layout overall, pairing the camera button and the power button, which doubles as the fingerprint scanner, is placed outside the typing area. However, the function lock toggle is a bit jarring. Most other laptops require FN plus ESC to toggle the function row, but for the MacBook D15, just tap the FN key to toggle the function lock. I need to toggle between function lock on and off because I use print screen and function row a lot. As for the trackpad, it's decent enough to be used when I don't have an external mouse with me, but the palm rejection could have been better. I don't think this is Huawei's fault, since they are using Windows Precision drivers and we have seen the same issue, the control not touching different laptops. The camera pops up easily when needed, but positioning is far from ideal, with video meetings now likely to remain a fact of life for many of us. The up-the-nose camera angle delivered here is less than satisfactory. It's one of two significant issues with this laptop that might be a deal breaker. The screen is a 15.6-inch IPS panel with FHD resolution. It's not touch responsive and has a maximum brightness of only 250 nits, which means the outdoor use may be compromised on sunny days. Viewing angles on both the horizontal and vertical planes are not great. Having said all that, the screen is perfectly usable for everyday writing and productivity tasks at home or in the office. The speakers whose grilles are on the underside of the chassis, just as they were in last year's model, deliver good volume, but there's some distortion at the top of the range and bass tones could be stronger. This is a missed opportunity as a better audio subsystem would greatly improve this laptop. Instead of sticking with last year's chassis design, Huawei could have pushed the speaker grilles up onto the keyboard area, where there's plenty of unused room to the left and right. Full sideboard is a comfortable typing platform with large, well-spaced keys. The power button, top right, has an integrated fingerprint reader. The keyboard itself is comfortable to work with. The keys are large and well-spaced, with a slightly textured finish that makes a nice change from smoother keys. The F and row keys are relatively big, as are the cursor keys. The left and right cursor keys are full-size. I had no trouble touch typing at my normal speed. The Huawei MateBook D15 2021 is one of the students' top picks on high-performance laptops. Equipped with a Ryzen 7 3700U processor, you can work on photo editing and other heavier school projects with ease. Plus, it has a stylish and lightweight build, so it's great to carry around in and out of your home. If you are using a Huawei smartphone, you will get to enjoy its cool feature, called Huawei Share. This function displays your phone screen on your laptop, so you will be able to drag and drop files from your phone. You won't even need to have an internet connection for it. Not only is it convenient for students who usually work with multiple devices, but it's also a cool feature to have around for all users. The Huawei MateBook D15 is now available with an AMD Ryzen 5 3500U. There are no changes in terms of design, and the D15 is identical to the MateBook D14 in many ways, except for the size, which is why we should refer our readers to the review of the D14 in certain sections instead of providing detailed description.
Last but not least, I want to talk about why it is better than other products in the market. So, we have Huawei MateBook D15 and D14 here. So first, is about the battery. For Huawei MateBook D15, it has 42 watt-hour rating capacity. For D14, it has 56 watt-hour rating capacity. So it means the higher the number of rating, the better the battery gonna be. Second is the size of those MateBook screen. 15.6 inch for D15 and 14 inch for D14. So the screen of D14 is wider than screen of D14. It makes us see all the view with clearly. And also for the price, Huawei MateBook D15 costs Rm 2.3K. Meanwhile, the Huawei MateBook D14 costs Rm 2.9K. This means D15 is cheaper than D14, and it is okay because only these parts are different and the other part has the same function. That's all from us, and we hope you can gain some knowledge from our review. And thank you for lending your ears, and thanks for watching.